Hey, glad to have you back, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey, Jon, congrats on coming back to
Hey,
Buffalo.
Maddie.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Doing good. Looks like you're in the sun. I'm jealous. Buffalo's still a little bit cold. But just with Daryl Williams coming back, you coming back, I mean, Dion, of course, is going to be in Buffalo. Cody Ford's going to be healthy. What do you think just about basically the five and, of course, Mitch Morse coming back together for this upcoming season? What is that going to do for the group? What is that going to do for yourself and for Josh?
It's huge. Whenever you can keep the same core group of guys around for multiple years, it helps everything gel. It helps us we'll be able to just get to the point a lot easier. We know we're being us. I think me and Mitch, this will be our third year in the system. Cody and Daryl. I think Daryl's gonna be a second. So we all are familiar with the system. So when things pop up, it's gonna just streamline the solution a lot easier.
What was Josh's reaction when he found out that you would be staying in Buffalo?
So I called him and then just smiled at him and then hung up. And then he called back and I ignored it. And then I was just messing with him a little bit. But he was super psyched. He was happy.
That's awesome. We're excited too. Thanks, Jon.
Thank you.
Hey, Jon, Mike Catalano in Rochester, congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.
When you're in this spot, there's nothing that seems to get leaked out about how negotiations might go or whatever. Is that something in your position that you communicate to your agent? Is that something the Bills prefer? Because really, until Matt's story came out, and then got confirmed that you had signed, there was really nothing. Is that something as a player you say, I don't want that out there?
Not necessarily. I think I don't think that there was not a lot of messing around with us. We both sides had a lot of respect for each other, and it was very respectful the whole way through. And I think it didn't. Things were just, we were just talking just casually, and then when it got serious quick, and it got handled pretty quickly.
And when it got serious at that point, if you would have gotten to today, how would that have changed things? I mean, you did not, but did you feel like it was a deadline, like in terms of saying, hey, let's get this done before Monday?
I don't know how things would have been different, but I think both parties wanted it done yesterday, and I think we've both got to a place where we all felt comfortable and happy, and now it's just I'm excited to shout out to the Pagulas and Bean and McDermott and the whole organization, man. I'm just excited to be back, and I feel lucky to be in Buffalo and to be a part of a team that a lot of people in the NFL, like to talk about it being a family. But here in Buffalo and in the Bills organization, they really back it up.
Great, thank you.
Big Mongo, Mookie Hawkins, Waffle Sports 1080, man. Congratulations.
Mookie, how you doing? Thank you.
I'm doing good, man. And throughout this journey, man, you faced a lot of adversity. I mean, homelessness, hunger, the death of your best friend. Yesterday pretty much solidified that perseverance. So, like, how were you able to, face that negative and turn it into a positive?
Thanks, man. It's just I'm just lucky, man. A lot of people had a lot of worse things happen to them, and I just try to take my past and let it fuel me, and when I'm out there playing, I think my anger kind of shows out there.
Absolutely, man. And how much has this culture, this growth mindset that Coach McDermott talked about, made you feel at home?
Man, the relationship I was able to get with Coach this season, it really, I believe, when I was hurt, and the way he stuck by me, and the conversations we had, there was tough conversations. There were great conversations. He was just there throughout the whole thing, and I believe our relationship just took off from there, and that was one of the main reasons I wanted to come back. Just knowing I have a guy that's in my corner, and a guy that we both see the game the same way, both see it winning the same way, and then so having that as the foundation, Big Baller Bean, who's out here freaking doing wizard stuff, and then I got my guy Dabes and that big goofy guy behind me. So, and it's a good time to be in Buffalo.
Absolutely, man. Wish you nothing but the best. Do work, son.
Thank you.
Hey, Jon Warren with the AP. Congrats on the deal.
Thank you.
And going back to all the praise that you've given to Bean on how he's put this or maintained and keeping this team together this offseason. What do you make of just the methodical approach he's taken? You weren't here in 2018 when he worked his way up, the draft order and made a whole bunch of free agent signings. But what do you make of just the way he's progressed in building this team and keeping this team together?
I think the thing that sets him apart is he's a real dude. What he tells you is what it is. He's not trying to like pull some snaky stuff behind your back. He's gonna give you the real, and players respect that, and he's always around. I see Bean probably every day when I'm in the building, and he is just a guy that players respect because he's not just upstairs pulling the strings. He's actually down there.
And just lastly, because maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, before Sean even the first year when McDermott got here, I'm sure there were free agents who were hesitant of coming to Buffalo. How, in your mind, in your view, having been in Oakland and what have you, how do you see that perception is changing?
I mean, I think when you have a guy like Josh Allen leading your franchise with a guy that players can trust, like Bean and McDermott, honestly, that's where it starts, and I think that's why you see a lot of us coming back and taking less money or whatnot, just to be able to go to work every day and